con đường mà chúng ta phải đi qua, những con đường thật ngắn và những con đường
Hi,
dành xa.
I'm Yoon. I'm here to share with you my knowledge in town design by showing you how to sketch a town. After the previous video, you have a basic understanding of roads and streets. You can now pick up your pencil and start to sketch a road. First, I recommend using a pencil, especially one with hard tip, to draw lines that are not so dark. You can also use colored pencil with light color. It would even be better to draw a small line weight like 0.2 or 0.3 millimeter. If you use a technical pencil, that would be easy. Later, you will use an ink pen to finalize your drawing. For this sketch, I will start without using any ruler. Remember the exercises I told you in episode 1? However, please use a ruler for yourself if you are not confident with your hand sketch yet. Before I draw any road or street, the first thing I draw is the center line. It's like the spine of a road in terms of design. And this moment is a sketch. I will do just sketch a line, so I use a color pencil, something light, just enough for me to see on the paper, and I just draw the lines too. Remember the exercise I told you before. This is a center line. You may wonder why it's so important. Later, when you have a whole network of roads and streets, it's a center line that you use to keep everything in order. For example, like later I have a whole network like this, and like this. And before I draw any detail, I actually start with the center line. In some cases, I will draw a center line like this. It's a technical way to do it. But I would suggest you do this with a ruler rather than just hand sketch. Once you have the center line, you just need to offset it to two sides. Offset is a technical drawing term, which means that you draw another line parallel to the original line. Now make sure that on the two sides they have the same distance to the center line. So now you have two sides of a road. I will talk more about the size of everything in later videos. So for now, you just draw the road as wide as you like. Don't care about the scale or the dimension at the moment. The road may or may not have sidewalks. If it doesn't have a sidewalk, you may draw another line, a thin line, like this, on two sides. To finish it, that's it. It's the surface of the road. Maybe this road runs on the rural, not in the city, but in case you wanna add the sidewalks, I will show you. You just need to offset the center line one more. Please remember that sidewalks of the roads usually narrow. It's not so big because the road more about vehicle traffic than people traffic. And for now, you have learned about proportion and size, so just choose a small distance, maybe 1/4 or 1/5. That would be fine. And we do on this side. Now I want to plant trees on my road, so I need to mark where I'm gonna plant them. And I remember that all of the trees on the road are planted in the straight line, so I'm gonna draw the straight line, and that line is usually closer to the road. It's not gonna be in the middle of the sidewalk unless the sidewalk is very small, but in case the sidewalk is too small, they're not gonna plant any tree. I would say it's about 1/3 of the sidewalk. Don't worry about the size. Okay, this line is where I'm gonna plant the trees. I'm gonna mark where I'm gonna plant them. They should be in the same distance. On this side, it may be opposite, okay? But I would like to do this. I like to do that. Now, I'm gonna separate to another page to show you how to draw a very simple and basic tree. This is the line where I'm gonna plant the trees. The mark. First thing is we will need to draw circle like this, and the center of the circle is on the line. So you can do just quick like this, but to be a bit more exactly, I would suggest you do like this. You draw a perpendicular line to it. Then, even though you sketch, you can still measure. Say this is a radius of a circle, so I'm gonna pick one here, the same radius, and I'm gonna draw the circle. We are in the sketchy phase, so don't worry about all these sketching lines. I'll show you how to finish now. Basically, draw a circle, a bone circle. Yeah. And don't forget to mark the center. It's most basic, right? You can add something like this. Thinner line, choose a thinner line. Yeah, like that. This is 1 and 2. You can do this. It looks more organic. Don't forget to make that. 1 way, 2. Let's see, there's so many ways to draw. This is a tree like with many leaves, or a tree that just like the branches. Then you choose this thinner line. I'm not very good at this, but yeah. You can tell it's a tree, right? You can do like this. If you draw a short section of road, the landscape of a garden, or a small corner of community, you can do things like this. But if you draw the whole map of a neighborhood or a city, you're not gonna have time to do this. It takes a lot of time. Then I would suggest the number 1. In technical drawing, it's necessary to draw the endings of the road in case somebody misunderstands that this road ends at A and B. So you need to show whether the road goes on or stop, and on which direction does it go on. And what you need to do is draw the arrow. Let me show you. This is why we need a sketch line. When you finish it later, it's gonna look like this. Please pay attention to the thickness of the arrow. I would like to keep it elegant like this. I don't like the arrow that is too thick like this, and this is too aggressive. Now you can erase the sketchy lines, but I would suggest leave the center line. Don't erase it. And you finish sketching a basic road. Now I'm gonna redo this exercise, but this time I will use rulers and stencil. I hope after this video you now know how to sketch a basic road. I encourage you to draw more roads in different shapes with your road creativity. In the next video, I will talk about scales and dimensions so that you can draw things more precisely. See you!
Có những con đường mà chúng ta phải đi qua, những con đường thật ngắn và những con đường là dẫm xa.